Welcome to this session on data mining applications. As you are aware of the fact of what data mining and the trends and application is, we shall now look at different areas where data mining is widely used. There are a number of commercial data mining systems available today, and yet there are many challenges in this field. As it is emerging, we will see the convergence towards the application of it. Data mining applications. The data mining applications being widely used in fields like financial data analysis, retail industry, telecommunication industry, biological data analysis, scientific applications, and in intrusion detection systems. Now, let us look at financial data analysis. How one can perform financial data analysis using data mining. Financial data in banking and financial industry is generally reliable and it is of high quality, which facilitates mining. There are a few typical instances where this data mining techniques can be used with respect to financial data and its services. This would include design and construction of data warehouse for multidimensional data analysis and data mining, loan payment prediction and the customer credit policy analysis, classification and clustering of customer in targeted marketing, detection of money laundering and other financial crimes. More in data mining with respect to financial data analysis, especially in the field of retail industry. Data mining has its great application in retail industry because it collects a large volume of data from its sales, customer purchasing history, goods, transportation and consumption of products. It is natural that the quantity of data collected will continue to explode rapidly because of the increasing availability and popularity of the web. Data mining helps to identify the customer buying patterns and latest trends that leads to improve the quality of customer service and good customer retention and satisfaction. I will tell you a few examples of data mining in retail industry. Design and construction of data warehouses purely based on the benefits of data mining, multidimensional analysis of sales, customers, products, time and region, analysis of effectiveness in sales campaigns, customer retention, product recommendation and cross referring of items. Now, let us move on to the telecommunication industry. In today's world, the telecommunication industry is one of the most emerging and popular industry to provide various services such as fax, pager, cellular phone, internet messenger, images, email, web data transmission and so on. Due to the telecommunication development of the technologies, the telecommunication industry is rapidly expanding ever. Because of this, data mining has become very important in order to help and understand the business better. Data mining in telecommunication industry not only helps to identify the telecommunication patterns, also catches fraudulent activities, make better use of resources and improve quality of service. Data mining improves telecommunication services in a myriad of ways. To suggest a few, multidimensional analysis of telecommunication data, fraudulent pattern analysis, identification of unusual patterns, multidimensional association and sequential pattern analysis. Mobile telecommunication services, However, while we use visualization tools in telecommunication data analysis, it is possible to analyze. When the data size is huge and when it becomes large and complex, we may have to count on only on data mining techniques. Now, we will move on to the biological data analysis. Nowadays, we have seen a tremendous growth in the field of biology such as genomics, proteomics, functional genomics and biomedical research. In biological data mining, it is very important part of bioinformatics. There are a few aspects in which data mining contributes for biological data analysis. They would include semantic integration of heterogeneous distributed genomic and proteomic databases, alignment, indexing, similarity search and comparative analysis, multiple nucleotide sequencing, discovery of structural patterns and analysis of genetic networks and protein pathways, association and path analysis. Using visualization tools, we can analyze the genetic data. There are, however, other scientific applications where data mining is heavily used. Other scientific data mining applications. The other scientific applications, it is all about how to handle relatively small and homogeneous data sets for which the statistical techniques are appropriate. However, when the data set becomes large, complex and huge, we may have to definitely count on data mining approaches. A huge amount of data has been collected from the scientific domains such as geosciences, astronomy and whatnot. A large amount of data sets generated because of the fast numerical simulations in various realms like climate and ecosystem modeling, chemical engineering, fluid dynamics and things of the sort. There are, however, applications for data mining in the field of scientific applications. However, it is not limited to just data warehousing and data preparation, graph based mining, visualization and domain specific knowledge. Now, let us move on to the next data mining application, which is intrusion detection. Intrusion detection refers to any form of action that threatens the integrity and confidentiality of the system, especially in a network domain. In the world of networking and connectivity, security has become a major issue and of now it has become a potential threat. With increased usage of internet and availability of the tools and tricks for intruding and attacking network has prompted intrusion detection to become a critical component of network administration. Here are some areas where data mining technology is applied for intrusion detection. Development of data mining algorithm in order to intrude, in order to detect intrusion, association correlation analysis, aggregation in order to help select and build discriminating attributes, analysis of stream data, distributed data mining and visualization and query processing. Companies with a strong focus on the customers use data mining today. To mention the realms like retail, financial and communication. There are many marketing organizations where they perform online analytical processing like slice, dice, drill, scroll down in order to make analysis, in-depth analysis so that they can make much out of business. Especially when it comes to transactional data in order to determine pricing, customer preferences, product positioning, In order to know the impact on sales, customer satisfaction and corporate profits, we have to perform data mining invariably. With the help of data mining in retailer, we can of course use point of sale records of customer purchases so as to develop products and promotions to appeal to specific customer segments. Data mining is widely used in many areas, which would include future healthcare, market basket analysis, education, manufacturing, customer relationship management, fraud detection, intrusion detection, lie detection, customer segmentation, financial banking, corporate surveillance, research analysis, criminal investigation and bioinformatics. Now, let us look up future healthcare. The data mining holds a great potential to improve health systems. Data mining uses the data and analytics to identify best practices to improve healthcare and reduce costs. Researchers use data mining approaches like multidimensional databases, machine learning, soft computing, data visualization and statistics. Data mining is used to predict the volume of patients in every category. A process development will make sure that the patients receive appropriate care at the right place and at the right time. This can also help healthcare insurers to detect fraud and abuse. Now, let us move on to the market basket analysis. It is of course a modeling technique which is based on the theory that if you are to buy a certain group of items, you are likely to buy another group of items. This is where the association comes in. This technique may allow the retailer to understand the purchase behavior of a buyer. This is of immense use to the business because they can exactly know the customer need. This information, however, helps the retailer to know the buyer's needs and change the store's layout accordingly to the buyer's needs in order to satisfy them. However, using differential analysis, comparisons of results between different stores, between different customers in different demographic groups helps business grow largely. Data mining in education. Educational data mining is a new field. It concerns with developing methods that it discovers knowledge from data originating from educational environments. The main objective of this is identified as predicting students' future learning behavior, studying the effects of educational support and advancing scientific knowledge about learning. An intuition in order to take the accurate decision and predict the results of the student can be, however, realized using data mining. The learning patterns of the students, they are to be captured and a system needs to be developed using the techniques to teach them. Now, we will move on to manufacturing. From the fabrication or engineering perspective, data mining is highly useful. Knowledge is also the best asset of any manufacturing firm that it would possess. Data mining tools can be of very use to discover patterns in complex manufacturing process. Data mining is used in system level designing to extract the relationship between product architecture, product portfolio and customer needs from the data. It is used to predict the product's development, span, cost and dependencies among other tasks. Now, let us look at the customer relationship management. CRM is all about acquiring and retaining customers and also improving customers' loyalty and implementing customers' focused strategies. In order to maintain a proper relationship with a valuable customer, a business needs to collect data and analyze the information with data mining technologies. The collected data used for analysis can be interpreted in a much productive way. To retain a customer, the seekers for the solution, data mining techniques are heavily used to filter the desired results. Well, it is time to move on to fraud detection. The traditional methods of fraud detection are time consuming and very laborious and cumbersome. However, data mining aids in providing meaningful patterns and turning data into information and ultimately knowledge. Any information that is valid and useful is knowledge. A perfect fraud detection system should protect information of all the users. A supervised method includes a collection of sample records and classified fraudulent or non-fraudulent. A model which is built using this data and the algorithm which is used to make in order to identify whether the record is fraudulent or not is done here. The integrity and confidentiality of a resource is basically questioned. The defensive measures to avoid an intrusion detection, user authentication, avoid programming errors and information protection. Data mining also helps to improve intrusion detection by adding a level of focus to anomaly detection. By the way, an anomaly is a peculiar or a strange deviation from the normal happening. So, this data mining system helps us to look for a pattern which is an anomaly, and having identified that as an anomaly, it will flag as an anomaly and helps in detecting an intruder. Data mining helps the analyst to distinguish an activity from common everyday network activity to a very uncommon activity. Then it flags that uncommon or unpopular, unfamiliar activity or event as an anomaly. Data mining also helps extract data which is more relevant to the problems. Now, we will move on to lie detection. Apprehending a criminal is easy, whereas bringing out the truth is difficult. Here comes to play lie detection system using data mining. The law enforcement can be very timid if they do not make use of the apt technology. Here they make use of mining technologies to investigate crimes, monitor communication of suspected and terrorists. This process includes to find a meaningful pattern in data which is usually unstructured, and mostly it is a flat file and it is a text. The data sample collected from previous investigations, again it is compared and a model is built so that a lie detection system can be developed and administered. With this model, processors created according to the necessity. Now, we will look at customer segmentation in business. How best we can retain customers, segmenting them into a particular group. A traditional approach will help us to segment customers, but data mining goes in depth and increases market effectiveness. Data mining aids in aligning the customers into distinct segment and tailor according to their need. Market is all about retaining the customers. Data mining allows finding a segment of customers based on the vulnerability and the business that would offer, with special offers and enhanced satisfaction. Financial banking. Data mining can be very much influential to solving problems in banking and finance by finding patterns, cash volatilities and correlations in business information and market prices that are not immediately apparent to managers because of the sheer volume of data which is too large, complex or generated too quickly to screen by experts. The managers may find this information for better segmenting, targeting, acquiring, retaining and maintaining a profitable customer. We will take up now corporate surveillance. Corporate surveillance is monitoring of a person or a group's behavior by corporation. The data collected is most often used for marketing purposes or sold to other corporations, but is also regularly shared with government agencies. It can be used by the business to tailor the products desirable by the customers. The data can be used for direct marketing purposes, such as the targeted advertisements on Google and Yahoo, where ads are targeted to the user of the search engine by analyzing their search history and emails. Data mining is helpful in data cleaning, data pre-processing, and integration of databases. The researchers can find any similar data from the database that bring any change in the research. This can help identify any co-occurring sequences and the correlation between any activities. Data visualization provides us with a clear view of the data. Now, let us move on to criminal investigation. We are all aware of what criminology is all about. It is only a process that identifies crime characteristics. Actually, crime analysis includes exploring and detecting crimes and the relationship with criminals. The high volume of crime data sets and the complexity of the relationship between these kinds of data have been very crucial, and this has made criminology an appropriate field for applying data mining techniques. The information used to perform crime matching process. Bioinformatics is yet another application of data mining. In bioinformatics, data mining approaches suited for bioinformatics since it is data rich. Mining biological data helps to extract useful knowledge from massive database gathered in biology and in other related life sciences. The areas would include medicine and sciences of such sort. Applications of data mining includes gene finding, protein function, inference, disease diagnosis, disease prognosis, disease treatment optimization, protein and gene interaction network reconstruction, data cleansing, and protein subcellular location prediction. Now, let us look at certain trends in data mining. Data mining concepts are still evolving, and there are a few trends that have set in. A few fields would include application exploration, scalable and interactive data mining methods, integration of data mining with database systems, data warehouse systems and web database systems, standardization of data mining query language, visual data mining, newer methods for mining complex types of data, biological data mining and software engineering, web mining, distributed data mining, real-time data mining, multi-database data mining, and privacy protection and information security in data mining. Well, students, it is time for me to conclude the applications in data mining and its strengths. There is a huge amount of data available in the information industry. Data everywhere. We are data rich, knowledge poor. Every day we drown in data. However, living in an information age, we need information and knowledge. So, this huge amount of data needs to be transformed into knowledge. This data is of no use until and otherwise this gets transformed into a potentially useful information. Therefore, it is mandatory to analyze this vast amount of data, whether it is structured, unstructured as a flat file or something. It needs to be transformed. Before it gets transformed, it needs to be pre-processed. That I mean, data needs to be cleansed. However, the data that is around everywhere needs to be pulled and a beautiful data warehouse should be built where all these data from different database or information repositories are pulled and then transferred into a data warehouse, from where this data gets extracted into useful nuggets of information. Extraction of information is not the only process we need to perform. Data mining also involves other processes like cleaning, integration, transformation, classification, and then pattern evaluation. All this leads to knowledge discovery. Now, I am sure you will understand and appreciate the definition for data mining. Data mining, it refers to the process where it undergoes various stages. It begins with cleaning and then gets loaded into a data warehouse, from where only the relevant data is moved and then gets transformed, from where the pattern is visualized and being presented. So, data mining, it refers to the extraction of beautiful information, otherwise potentially useful information from large hidden information repositories. So, we will be able to use this information in many applications that would include fraud detection, as I have mentioned earlier, market analysis, production control, science and exploration. Thank you, viewers. Have a great time pondering on data mining and its applications.